some breakfast? You want lunch? Come on down and bring a bunch of your friends. Hacks on cooking, have a real good time. Home cooking, baked, grilled, or roasted or fried. Yeah. Hacks home cooking, baked, grilled, or roasted or fried. Hacks home cooking, baked, grilled, or roasted or fried.
Hey, Stephen Jones here with Rockin' Valley Presents. Today we are blessed with having Prince Stephen from New York City. And Rockin' Valley Presents is the artists from outside the area that can't make it onto our main screen and stage down at the shanty. And we bring him in on this and we say, welcome to Lehigh Valley, Prince Stephen. How are you, man?
All right, I'm good.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is it's a pleasure. And you did you do all your dumb question, but I mean, all your performing is out of New York City. Do you go anywhere else?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really?
hmm
Where else do you go?
I go down south in North Carolina, South Carolina, and stuff. Wherever events available and stuff, and do it like that.
Okay. So tell me about Prince Stephen. How did you get started in this? I mean, a lot of people come back and they say, I started when I was 5 years old doing rap or whatever, or I was playing an accordion or, whatever. So how did you get started?
I was in high school when I was about 15, and I started watching other people doing music in the park and rapping and singing and stuff, and I liked it what I saw. And especially when the hip hop movement came in, I was right there, and I got involved real quick. I started performing in a lot of different areas, outdoor parks and clubs and stuff like that. And then it was so cool at the time because most everybody my age, we was all doing it at the same time, and it was positive at that time and everything, And then as I got out of high school, I started getting more involved into the singing career and stuff, and mixing it up, because you don't want to just stay to one type of thing. You want to, you want to do more, invent yourself,
Right. So you say you did nightclubs and that kind of stuff. That must be pretty exciting to doing a nightclub circuit in New York City.
Yes, especially for the 5 boroughs.
Yeah. Stop. I couldn't imagine doing a nightclub circuit in New York City. I mean, here in the Lehigh Valley, we have as many people stretched out over, 30 mile stretch on 22. That's 15, 70, I don't know, 30 miles wide, something like that. And we have as many people in that area as you got in one building.
I remember I was in the Valley Park in the Bronx. They would have shows every Saturday and Sundays. And I'm like looking at over 300 something people out there.
Wow.
I get on stage, and I'm on the stage doing my thing. And I didn't get nervous at all. They said, "Hey, Steve, get on the stage. Come on, man."
So what did you use? You used tracks? Did you have a band that was backing you up? Did you have tracks? What were you doing?
They had music playing.
Okay.
Someone DJing and stuff, and playing the music. You get on the stage, you perform and stuff, and it was a great feeling.
Oh yeah. There's nothing like getting on stage. Yeah, I gotta admit that. You get on stage, it's like there's nothing else. When the crowd roars, it's even better. And when they roar, go leave. That's not too good. So
I opened up for Howard Hewitt 3 years ago in Co-op City. It was a nice Summerfest concert.
Cool.
Had like 7,000 people out there.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Had like 10 groups out there. I was the third one to get on the stage to perform. It was a great feeling.
Oh yeah, I can imagine performing in front of 7,000 people.
Yes.
That's out of town. I love that. That is great. And you write all your own stuff too, don't you?
Yes.
So how do you remember? This is actually probably a dumb question, but how do you remember the rap? It's a ton of lyrics.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's ideas in your head and your thoughts and what you see, what you've been through, and what you observed in your whole life. And that's how I learned. I always was good at writing.
Okay.
And poetry. I would be in the classroom in high school, and I would say a poet in front of the class and stuff like that. It was a teacher named Dennis Bell. I would work on a project with him, and he had studio equipment inside a music class, and we would I'll be one of the main participant with him, and make a few demos in the class and stuff, and it came out great. I was the first one in the high school that did that.
I'll tell you what, let's listen to something. Well, the first song you want me to talk about here is Living Your Dreams. And I guess that's a great place to start because this is like a dream for you. I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, yeah. 7,000 people performing in front of, that's my dream, man. That's like wild. But so Living Your Dreams. You want to tell me anything about this before we cut to it? Or should I just hit the button?
It's basically like, I look at myself, the things that I would like to do, and I'm going to share with people where they can live their dream and fulfill it. And if you work real hard, everything will come true, All it takes is faith.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, you got to keep the faith. You have to work hard, and you got to stay focused. Some people lose their focus, which is happens, But the cool part about it is when you lose your focus, you can get it back.
That's right.
It's like dieting.
There's no rules in it. It's
Yeah.
like a chess game.
Yep. You just got you get in it and you just do your thing, and that's how I get to, where I'm doing my thing, and everyone else does their thing. But all right, so let's go away to Living Your Dream and Prince Stephen, okay?
Living your dreams is all you can do. If you work real hard and everything will come true. All it takes is a little bit of faith. Reach out and seek and everything will come your way. Someone can say they don't know what you know. Let them keep thinking as eyes are still to show. Let them know I'm a star. Running so the edges, Mr. Smooth Clean. King and kings always sound the same. So now you know as eyes are still to show. It comes to a point, you take what you take. You take that crown and you keep it always. So now you know the name of the game. It never changes, it's always the same. You're so damn smooth, they don't even have a clue. My chess game is smart, and I'm breaking all the rules. Let me know I'm a star. Running so the edges, Mr. Smooth and Clean. King and kings always sound the same. So now you know as eyes are still to show.
And we're back. Wow. I like that. I
Thank
do like that. You know, like, and first off, your message. Okay. Living the dream. And it's right there. I mean, and it tells people stay motivated, keep going. You want to be able to make your dream. What got my attention before we even started singing was the Motown feel to it.
Yes.
Okay, that got I love Motown. All right, and well, I love music in general, but I like the horn sections and I think and then you start with that weird guitar, and I don't know what else to call it, the wah wah guitar or something like that, and that is more '80s, late '80s. So what you did, you took a couple of genres, you know, not genres, eras. You combine two eras, and it got a great message in it. It's a good song. It really is.
Thank you.
I like that. I can't think of anything more to follow in with that because that's it. I mean, it's a good song. Did you release this on an album? You know, how can people find
That's
you?
a single.
It was a single. Okay. So we're going to talk about how people can get to your music at the end of this year. So the next one we have we're working with is Lights Out. Okay. What's that one about?
That's like a slow jam song for lovers and stuff, and for people to be in a little night little groove and something to listen to real smooth, like the Quiet Storm.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, let's bring that on. And here we're going to do Lights Out with Prince Steven.
Would you in my life? Your body iron. All you really need is love. Even though it seems I can never get enough of loving, all I do is think of you. This is the night I'm gonna show my love. I'm gonna make it last forever. Yes, this is the night. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm gonna turn it up all night long. Lights out, baby. Close the door. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Lights out, baby. Close the door. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. This is it, the only night. I'm gonna rock and make it last. I'm gonna rock right now. I'm gonna rock and make it last. The king is head to shoulders. Lights out, baby. Close the door. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Lights out, baby. Close the door. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Lights out, baby. Don't forget, baby. Don't forget this is for us.
Ooh. I saw Candlelight. I saw a fire burning. I saw red wine. And you weren't the other person with me. So she didn't have a mustache. But no, I like that.
Thank you.
Very nice. It was a very soothing feel to it. I enjoyed that. I'm sure was that like for your lady friend? Something like that?
It's for all the ladies.
Oh, for all the ladies. There you go. All right.
In the world.
And, we're going to be busy. So, okay, quickly move along, Steve. Okay, welcome my people. What's that one about?
That's get everybody together to come together where we can stop the violence and put the guns down and everything.
Okay, so that's kind of like what was going on with Wake Up Rise, another concert you were involved with.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's listen to Welcome My People with Prince Stephen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, my people. Greetings to you all. Let's come together, show some love. Shake your brother's hand. Give a hug to your sister. Let's come together. Black, brown, and yellow. Let's stop this fight. Put the guns down. Let's all unite. Let's teach our children. Show them the righteous way to a better path to change this wicked world today. Welcome my people. Greetings to you all. Let's come together and stand tall. Welcome my people. Greetings to you all. Let's come together and stand tall. The days are getting short. It's time for a change. The end game is near. No time to waste but to gain. Pardon me, my brother. I don't mean to stand in your glory. I don't think you mind if I tell the whole story. These are the days that we must stand up and fight. If you keep the faith, then everything will be alright. Welcome my people. Greetings to you all. Let's come together and stand tall. Welcome my people. Greetings to you all. Let's come together and stand tall.
Hey, I like that. It's like everyone kind of came together. It was today's version of everyday people, I guess you could say. You know, get everybody to kind of come together. I'm a fan of the oldies music, the real oldies music. Some music I play is so old you have to blow the dust off it before you play it. But I like that, and something occurred to me while I was listening to that. Rap has a bad rap to it sometimes because of what was done in the 90s with it.
Yes.
Okay. And I've seen some of the rappers that have maintained this. And I have, you're not doing it. Okay. I want to make that point before I even start here. But, and you bring creativity and good music to rap. Okay. Because rap is not a bad kind of music. It's good. It's good. It's rhythm. It's poetry. It's so forth. But, and you know exactly what I'm talking about because in some rap songs, I had a kid off of another platform submit a song to me to play on the air. And if you would have listened to this song, you would have thought there was only 2 words in the English language, F-bomb and whatever the other one was. But that's all. That's the whole song was that. And I personally do not feel that's entertainment.
No.
Okay, it's not. I mean, if I want to hear that, I'll get into a fight with my ex-wife or something. But and all due respect to my ex. But my point is, we don't need that's violence. That's generating negative feeling. Your music is not doing that. It's giving rap a good name.
Yes.
Okay. And that is what is important because it needs a good name. It's a good genre. It's because of the poetry behind it, because of the work behind it, and it needs to be elevated. Here in the Valley, we've got our rap artists, we've got our rock and roll. The one that we're kind of lacking is our country. People are kind of like, but that'll change one day. But the rap, though, I'm enjoying this. I really am. I'm usually not a hip hop person or a rap. I am an old country boy. I even have a hat. So, but this is good. I'm enjoying your stuff. It's really cool. But people should go out and they should get and download your stuff and add it to the repertoire. I know we're going to be adding this to the Rock and Valley audio broadcast, so people can hear you there. But if you want it on your iTunes, if you want it on Apple or whatever you play back your music, where can they find you?
They can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And my email is fergusonstephan@gmail.com.
Okay.
Give me a message, anything. And I'm on Facebook. They can go to my site and they can check me out there, Instagram and YouTube. And also LinkedIn.
What's your website name? You have a personal website?
But yeah, I don't have a website yet.
Talk about that. So, okay. But all right, so we'll be flashing this information up on the screen as in a little bit. Where else we can find you? People can see it here. We'll talk about some other stuff. So our next song we've got is the one you did have in Wake Up, Rise Up, is A Better Day. So let's go right to that. And this song here got worldwide presentation in the global Wake Up, Rise Up Peace Concert. And it was a 24-hour concert that was from everywhere from Australia to somewhere in Africa. I forget what they told me. But it was Spain, Italy, UK, Europe. There was several stages across the Lehigh Valley. I mean, yeah, we had several here in the Lehigh Valley. We had a bunch down in Philadelphia. There was a New York stage, which you were on. And then there was, I think, Dallas, Las Vegas, a couple out in California. They're all over the place. One in Chicago. So, but this is the song. This is the one that got you around the world.
You have the eye of the tiger. It's just another day. A better day is coming. A child's born unannounced, and daddy just ain't around. Mother's out in condition, and she just can't be found. What the hell? Baby without a name. Cry eye of the tiger. It's just another day. A better day is coming. Now you are grown up to learn the key of life. Keep a steady pace and please don't lose that sight. Just keep the faith and God will be there for you. Keep your mind sharp and make your dreams come true. You are the one, you have the eye of a tiger. You have the heart to keep your soul on fire. The eye of the tiger. You have the eye of the tiger. It's just another day. A better day is coming. It's just another day. You have the eye of the tiger.
Okay, we're back. A Better Day with Prince Stephen. That is neat. I heard some recurring themes in there from your other songs, like you're living your dreams and so forth. So you kind of you keep the same dream going from song to song. That's good. That's neat. I like that because you're pounding the same message home to people, you know, and it's cool. That's what I can put to. I mean, what it reminds me of is in the late '70s. You may recall they used to theme out albums. You know,
Yes.
remember that? But not like you're doing here. You're doing more direct towards people, but still, they did a lot of albums back then that were, you know, Styx did several, and Alan Parsons, and that's kind of neat that you're kind of doing the same thing, but yours is focused on development of the person. That's fun. How long does it take you to cut a song? You create from making.
Cut a song, it could take me no more than about, I'll say maybe half an hour.
Oh wow! And then, but to develop it.
Yeah, because the music, you get the music first, and then all I gotta do is write to it.
Oh, okay, so you get music first, then you write.
Yes, you know, then I have the idea. I listen to the song, I listen to the instrumental track, and I write to it. You know, and it's easier when you hear the music. You know, give you more ideas. You know, okay, yeah, grooving with it.
Do you follow a pattern in rhyming? Like I know some of the things I've seen, and I can't write lyrics for a song to save my life. Okay, my one original is based on the poetry of my grandfather. If I had to do it myself, forget it. I can't do it.
It's easy for me because when I used to rap when I was a kid and stuff, it's easy for me singing because I can write real good. You know, so it works. It worked real good. You know, it works for me. You know.
Do you play an instrument yourself? Do you?
I play a little bit of keyboard, but I mostly I like to write and sing.
Okay, so you got other people in to do it.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, we have one last song here we're going to hit, and this is interesting. Looks like an address.
Yeah, that's a high school I used to go to. So
Oh, okay.
I told a little story how I went about doing it.
Well, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Oh, the song is the story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'll get a glove and get in the game here. All right, so it's 750 Baychester Avenue. So here we go with that. Prince Stephen. Okay, we're back. That is pretty cool. So that's about where you went to school.
Yes.
A couple of songs came to my mind while I was listening to that, and I have no idea why this one came to my mind, but it was "Be True to Your School," ba 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 sis boom ba. Trying to be, it's not remotely close, but that was I'm hearing about it's all about schools, But I like that. It was kind of cool. A neat little story behind it, and tells about how you were going to school there. You're right. It's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
So, um, it's been a pleasure so far about talking about what you've done. Let's talk about what's ahead for you. Where are you heading with this? You got anything coming up, or are you just kind of laying back for a little bit? What's going on? Where are you heading?
A new project. I got some new songs, a new album coming out, and it's almost finished.
Cool.
And should be out very soon. Very soon.
Okay, and you do all the editing yourself, and because I saw first, because I think you mentioned at one point, Firstborn Recording. That's yours.
Yes.
It's you. Okay, so you're doing all this. By the way, if you're doing all the mixing on, I wanted to comment. Nice job. Really, it's smooth.
I'm not doing the whole mixing, but I'm doing a part of most of it. The editing and everything.
Okay, because it sounds good. I mean, it's got a nice balance to it. So, and my point where I'm coming from with that is in this line of work, we hear people who go to pro studios and they got $150,000 worth of equipment sitting around them, and it comes out this on the money type recording. And then you got the guy sitting at home with a $5,000 computer and microphones and a mixer, and he's trying to mix it. And sometimes it comes out. Sometimes it comes out. Yeah, yours is coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, I leave that work to my friend D West because he mixes it down.
Okay.
And then that's how we do it. You can't do the whole thing by yourself.
No, you can't. I mean, even with all the stuff that I'm doing, I mean, I do video and audio, and we are like for Wake Up Rise Up. We're forming a team. We're going to end up having a production team, and right now I'm looking at least 4 or 5 video people, and then some people that can run the camera systems, and a network of computers tying together so it all works and intermeshes, and it's gonna be a nightmare. But this is what we live for. We love it. Give us complicated stuff on music, then we come out with a piece of art.
That's right.
I'll do that in a minute. How about it, right?
Yes. I think this could be something like the old Soul Train, whereas you keep coming out and it's going worldwide everywhere, only difference, it's going to be much more better.
Oh yeah.
Because you're sending out something.
I used to watch Soul Train. I let me put it this way. In my youth, there were 3 things I watched. American Bandstand.
Yes.
Okay. Soul Train. Okay. And Star Trek.
I watch Star Trek all the time.
I watch Star Trek. Okay. And I got a good feel for how the MCs handled themselves up here, which is a lot of what I modeled myself after. Okay. And the other thing I watched was Johnny Carson.
Yes.
The King of Night. Okay. I mean, yeah, we had Conan, we had Jay Leno, and I don't even know who's on now, but nobody beat Johnny Carson.
Nah.
No, he was the king, and it's like I watch him now, the old shows and stuff, and I think to myself, he's really gone 20 years. I mean, if he was still alive, I think he'd be 110. But the guy's just a master, total master.
Yes. I get all my my ideas a lot from the 70s, the 70s music, 60s music, because when those groups came out, they were sending a message.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can hear your influence in there. I'm trying to pinpoint who's your biggest influence. So instead of
I can tell you.
Go ahead. Who's your biggest influence?
Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
And the Isley Brothers, and then you got Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh my God, they're great.
The Delphonics, and then you got the Bee Gees.
Bee Gees was really good. Shame what
Oh.
happened there.
You got a whole bunch of them, man.
The Bee Gees. When I first got my first quadraphonic system in my bedroom when I was living at home with my parents, it had some oomph to it. I've always had a lot of my stereo systems always have a little bit of oomph to them, right? So I get these 4 speakers up in my bedroom, and I put on the Bee Gees, and I turn on "You Should Be Dancing," okay? And I thought, I want to hear this. I think my mom came up the steps to my bedroom, and she took the steps 4 at a time because she was ready at the door. Turn that down.
They have nice flavor.
Yeah, they do. I always like what they do. It was interesting. I read a story. Do you know how they got the name Jive Talking?
No.
They were going across this wooden bridge somewhere. And when they would go back and forth to the studio, and when they would go across the bridge, it would go that noise in the background in the beginning of Jive Talking. And one of them said to the other, "Hey, what's that noise?" He goes, "That's your jive talking." Boom, there it was. That's how they got the name for the song. So I've got this book around here somewhere. It's got the stories of all the #1 hits from 1956 forward up to "We Are the World." So there's some neat stories. But yeah, Bee Gees have some great stuff. Who did that? The OJ's Love Roller Coaster. Who did that?
I don't have it on hand.
I think it was. I love that thing. I love the whole Motown thing. I mean, Diana Ross was good. I mean, she was the queen. She was the queen diva of it, but she got overplayed. It's when you go back into it, you start finding ones that aren't getting played that much.
Yes.
Okay, and again, you know, she made Michael Jackson when he broke off from the Jackson 5, and if you go, you start digging around, and I'm not going to remember the names because a lot of them didn't even chart. But if you find some good stuff in there,
I like Gladys Knight, the Pips.
oh, they were great.
Man,
Midnight Train try that again. Midnight Train to Georgia. She did. Oh, that was great.
yes.
Yeah. You know the original Locomotion. You know the story behind that?
No.
That was a maid. She's walking around this recording engineer's house, and she's singing a Locomotion. You know, hey, that's a great idea. And that was Lil Eva, who's the maid. It brought her out. Boom. She became, famous on that song. That's wild. Jerry Lee, what he did, his stuff was a cross between Motown and that real boogie. I played my keyboard, Jerry, but I mean, you look at some of this stuff. And a little secret people don't really know a lot about is, first off, Little Richard, while they credit Bill Haley as having the song that defined the breaking point between then and now on music for rock and roll, Little Richard was a huge influence back then with Rocket 88 and some of the other songs. So, there's debate as to who is really the father of rock and roll. And I think it was just a combination of talent. But when you move forward with that, Chuck Berry.
Yeah,
Chuck Berry was so cool. And, he had a lot of craziness in his life, but he wrote, he's like Neil Diamond, writing all this stuff. And all of a sudden it shows up, Neil Diamond wrote that, or Chuck Berry wrote that. I didn't know that, whatever it turns out to be.
There was I was watching Elvis Presley one time on the video. He did a live performance. I mean, his performance on stage was off the hook.
Right.
I mean, his black leather suit on, and the way he just did his thing. It's hard to find certain acts like that, and they just come off, and and the crowd just love them.
Well, I tell you what, funny you should mention Elvis. We have, and I'm not trying to do a shameless promotion here, and I'm working on it, so it's not for sure yet, but I have a promoter with me who has Elvis's son, Elvis Presley's son, Elvis Presley Jr., and we're going to be putting him on stage sometime in the month of December here in the Lehigh Valley.
Nice.
I'll get you directions if you want to be here.
All right.
I'm thinking it'd be great. And he's got a Dean Martin impersonator that comes on ahead of him. I said, "What does he do? Does he drink like bourbon?" Everybody has somebody sometime. It's time. No, that's Foster Brooks. Anyway, so I gotta tell you, Prince Stephen, it's been a blast having you on the show. It really has. So, any closing remarks that you might have, like where people can, if you want to go over where people can find your music, but
Yes.
go ahead.
You can find my music on YouTube. Just go to Prince Stephen and Prince Stephen or Prince Stephen, you know, how you want to call it, and Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can go to Ferguson Stephen 888 at gmail.com. That's my email.
I'll flash that too. Now, just so you know, Stefan is not like my name, as you can see on the screen. Is Steve, Steve. He is Stefan with Stephen. So we got both ends of this Stephen spelling covered here. So anyway, well, Prince Stephen, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad that we were finally able to connect up here and get you on the show. And we're gonna see more of each other because of our work with Wake Up, Rise Up, and I'm sure some other things. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in tonight on Rockin' the Valley Presents. Tonight's guest was Prince Stephen, rap artist out of New York City. And stay with us, stay tuned. There's more to come. So see you next time on Rockin' the Valley Presents.
Right now.
All right. Now, I hope I got myself later. Don't matter. I'm over top of it. So we'll just let me stop the recording.
But
You guys skate?
want me to say something?
No. I just shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. I blasted this off. I should have let you talk.
When you edit it,
Let's
put
do it again. Let's do it again. Hang on.
R&B artists.
Okay. So, yeah, it's been great. Thank you. Let's do it one more time. All right. So it's been great having you on the show, Prince Stephen. And I want to thank you to our viewing audience. Thanks for joining us tonight on Rockin' the Valley Presents. Prince Stephen, you just stare at me. I'll cut out the bloopers. I'll send them to you. All right. Okay. Well, Prince Stephen, it's been a blast having you on the show tonight. I just want to thank you, for coming out. We're going to be seeing a lot more of each other, I'm sure, with Wake Up, Rise Up, and some other things that we might end up getting involved with. So, on that note, we're going to say goodnight to our fans out there. Thank you for joining us here on Rockin' the Valley Presents. I'm Stephen Jones. This is Prince Stephen.
Thank you. And you can reach me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my email is Ferguson Stephen 888 at gmail.com if you need to reach me.
There we go. So, and just a note, it's Stephen with a PH, not a V. Okay, and we'll flash it on the screen here for you to see too. So, with that, good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Jones with Rockin' the Valley Presents. Have yourself a fabulous time and keep tuned in for us because we got a lot more coming.
Right now.
Black crime, white crime, stop the killing, stop the killing. It's time to kick the devil out your mind. Welcome, let's unite. All lives matter. Rise up, terrorize. All lives matter. Stand up, let's unite. All lives matter. Rise up, terrorize. All lives matter.
We're in association with Phase 5 Records US, Philadelphia, USA, and Phase 5 Records UK, Telford, Shropshire in the United Kingdom.
Now who did ya? XNL, I'm your palozo,
Young daddy, welcome to a bar. No place like home. Welcome to a bar. I am proud of my people. I was born in the city and I grew up in the city. I represent the city and I'm proud of my city. Everywhere I go they represent the city. Cause my home is my home and I'm proud of my home. We regret to produce entertain in the hood. Abba Mandiaba, that's how we move. Let's go to Urata where they know me well. Ariaria fly over Osisama Membako. As I rode over you, let's enter. Isaziki we hanku no boya. Waro, Abo where they road. Opopo Junction, Cemetery Road. Welcome to Aba. No place like home. Welcome to Aba. I am proud of my people. Welcome to Aba. No place like home. Welcome to Aba. I am proud of my people.
Anytime you go another country, if you no see a bad boy, make you run for your life, Cause if a bad boy no dead, they are kupuru the city, cause economy tireti. Jai, in your piaga give go see. I cannot make go to Canada, UK and America. All around the world, a bad boys know they carry last stone. Muangu mini Aqua Panicon, XNL and Young Daddy there. Anywhere we there, our boys we they represent. Welcome to Aba. We they represent. We they represent. Welcome to Aba. Welcome to Aba. Aba oh, Aba oh, Aba oh. Welcome to Aba. Now who they ya? Aba first son, Young Daddy there. Welcome to Aba.
I am proud of my people. For entertainment, producers are plenty. Everywhere we go, we keep representing. Rough coin, I see now where the QB to. We plenty where they sing go. All the haters where they shoot our video. And all the DJs where they spice our radio. All the MCs, all the bloggers, radio presenters, even comedians. Shout out to any my players. And all the radio station where they broadcast. Magic FM, Boss FM, Real FM, Enyimba FM. Welcome to Aba. No place like home. Welcome to Aba. I am proud of my people. Welcome to Aba. No place like home. Welcome to Aba. I am proud of my people. Abba Men like Okezi Kwazo, Erina Abaribe, Ono Undiaba, Mascot to Zokano, Cosmos Unduko, one dem, Ono Undiaba, Oga White Chief Prince, Erina Apollos, I know my bar where they represent, yonder the other hello, yeah.
Please listen to this message for you. It's from the groups of Phase 5 Records, y'all. When someone said we need to spread the news, we decided to share it through a song. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing, it's time.
Hey, it's Stephen Jones here with Rockin' Valley Presents. We have from New York, Prince Steven. That's just a good name. And I tell you what, it's really great to have him here. Like with Rockin' Valley Presents, these are the people who are outside the Lehigh Valley, but we still love them. We still want to have them on the show. So, Prince William, welcome to the Lehigh Valley from New York City, I guess.
Messed up. Gotta go back again. Yeah, Prince William.
Prince William. Oh God. All right, let's do it again.
Kick the devil out your mind. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick the devil out your mind.
Want me to say something?
No. I just shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. I blasted this off. I should have let you talk.
Let's unite. Cause our lives matter. Rise up, protect your rights.
You just stare at me. I'll cut out the bloopers. I'll send them to you. All right, this again. Hey, welcome. Yeah. Okay, that was a blooper. All right, try again. Hey, Stephen Jones. Okay, now we're getting silly. Yeah, at least I am. So here we go with Prince William and A Better Day.
Breaking news is the same old mess. Someone got shot, can't snitch, no arrest. Here's the basic information before leaving Earth. Open up that book, it's all in the Word.
2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sins, and will heal their land.